Yo, what up? Is your boy Red, and I'm gonna review Ryse Son of Rome. Now you're probably like, Red, man, this game's been out for like 7 years. Why are you just playing it now? I don't know. I found it in my Steam library. I was like, fuck, I own this game, so I decided to fucking play it, right? I know this was a launch title for the Xbox One. It was originally supposed to come out for the 360. But they pushed it back for the launch title. I remember watching this, I'm like, I'm not gonna buy an Xbox One because of this game. Even though, if you didn't know, I love fucking Roman armies, anything to do with Roman Empire. I love playing it. One of my favorite video games was on the PS2. I forget the name of it so much, but it had to do with Rome, right? I think that's why I'm such a big fan of Warhammer 40k and stuff like that. The armor looks so much like the Roman armor, stuff like that. But anyways, besides all that point, I love that shit. This game, right? What is this about, right? Well, you play as a centurion, or you're not really a centurion in the beginning, but you play as a Roman soldier, right? Your family gets murdered by barbarians while you're visiting your father after you become a soldier. You and your father go on a rampage. Somehow there's this hot lady that touches you and you become golden. I don't know what's going on there. They didn't really explain it till the end, so don't worry about that. Just focus on killing these barbarians who killed your family. You want revenge. You want to kill every single one of them. And let me tell you, the combat in this game is pretty cool. It's cinematic for sure. This definitely was made for the Xbox game. Most of the, what do you call them? The button sequences are all color. There's no button or whatever. I was playing with the PlayStation controller on my PC. I was like, what is green? What is blue? Because the X and the A are green on the Xbox and X is blue on the... Anyways, it just made it fun. But yeah, this was made for the Xbox for sure. The sequences when you're with your units is pretty cool. You know, the whole, take cover, fire, take cover and stuff like that is fucking awesome. The formations that the Roman Empire was famous for, that's awesome. Most of the time though, I feel like this game, you'll be by yourself a lot. And what I mean by that is, even the NPCs around you who are your homies, they just leave you there fighting fucking 5 different dudes at a time. You're like, what the fuck, where's my backup, like what the hell? Yeah, so don't be expecting like these glorious battles with troops and stuff like that. This is not it. This is more of a single player game where you have to fight off all these mobs and stuff. And it's not like you fight hundreds of thousands of barbarians. Most likely you kill like 600 in total in this game. But you'll be fighting 5, 7 at a time. And the combat system wasn't really made for that. Or it's like a rudimentary Batman combat system where you could block and stuff like that. But it's kind of too slow to do that. And you don't have to do these cinematic kills all the time. I mean, I like to because it's badass and you get more experience points. But you could just straight out just keep slashing until they die. I mean, that's pretty obvious, like that. Besides your whole revenge, story here, there's some interesting things. You go through some campaigns here with the 14th Legion, the 6th and all that like that. It's pretty cool. It looks great. I mean, it's a great looking game. Don't get me wrong. Even today's standards, I'm like, it's a good looking game. It's just, like I said, it kind of feels hollow. I mean, this sequence right here, I'm on the wall with a minimum of 12 troops defending against an army of 100,000 or something. I don't even remember what the numbers were. I'm like, this is ridiculous. We're gonna fucking die. It's like, it's just up to you. Like I said, this is a game that nowadays they do a better job, but back then it's like, fuck, I'm by myself. Where's my backup? But you do get some cool abilities, and depending on the sequences, like archers that send arrows. That always pick the archers, trust me. Never pick the ground units. It never really help you. Pick the archers. The arrow volleys and stuff are very useful in these games, and it's great, man. Especially in those sequences where you gotta defend stuff. It's a fucking great thing. Other than that, you basically just attack, defend, do a little bit. Use a lot of scorpions, which is great. The scorpions are awesome. Those sequences. Like I said, the story though, the first and second act are great. When you're actually out there in Britannia and stuff like that, and doing conquests against the barbarians, defeating the kings and stuff like that is great. The third act, when you come back to Rome, kind of felt rushed to the point where, like, man, they could have made another extra fucking 10 hours in this video game. They would have focused on the gladiator aspect of it, which is basically what you do like in a mission. You become a gladiator called Damocles. You're trying to get revenge on the people who killed your family, the real people that killed your family and that killed other people. Oh, my bad. I was skipping the name here. I forgot. Let me talk about Marius, the guy you play as. Like I said, his family was killed. He wants to get revenge. Other than that, we don't know much about this guy. He's just a commander. He's being used by the gods. It's kind of obvious towards the end, especially when they have a tiff with each other. And you can understand in this alternate universe of Rome, it's being manipulated by the gods. That would have been a more interesting story, but they don't really focus on that. And Marius is basically just an unknown hero towards the end. There's nothing we could do about that, right? I think that's what pissed a lot of people off in this game. The story, combat became minuscule and fucking repetitive. I wish there was more, you know? This is not one of the best Roman games, but it looks really good though. I mean, I'll give it that. So, what's my score on this, right? This is a good game. I mean, cheap right now, right? You probably could get it for like $5. Fucking do it. It's a little entertaining. I'll give this game a 6 out of 10. It was fun. I enjoyed playing it. How long did it take? 6 hours it took me to complete the game. Wow. That's just single player. I can never try the multiplayer because the servers are not up anymore. But yeah, that's my score right there, right? Just 6 hours. It gets a 6 out of 10. Jesus Christ. Thanks for watching. Hit that like, hit that sub. Catch you guys next time.